apart from the fact that I'm one of the leaders in my local government, that's Issaquah West local government area. We supported the party financially. I was a member of the campaign mobilization committee, and we mobilized a lot of our people to ensure that the entire local government was delivered 100% to the party. Beyond that, sir, I was also at the national level playing a very critical role. I was appointed as the chairman of the committee that screened the whole House of Representatives members, including the current speaker, for the whole of Southwest. I had about 300 of them to screen. We were holed up at Transcorp Hilton for more than 2 weeks because they had a very large turnout. Immediately after the screening, sir, I was also appointed the chairman of the committee that conducted the primaries in Akwa Ibom State. It was quite a very tough task. However, we were able to surmount it, and quite a number of the persons that we screened, including the speaker, current speaker, and also some of the senators that we screened for APC, including immediate senator, past Senator Pabio, who was a member of this distinguished body. They were all our products during that nomination screening committee, sir. So I played several roles, not just my state.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
You have it?
We are human, we overlook maybe all shortcomings. And besides, not all, we should not wash our dirty linens in the public. And that's why we just look at this with an open mind and heart.
Thank you, sir.
I want to say that I was even one of those that even assisted you, really, when this your nomination came up. Even in the Senate, your members there, they were at loggerheads, and I have to step in to say that they should just allow you to be.
Thank you, sir.
You refer to the screening that you did. Now, just like what I said, we that knew what would happen, we advised against such exercise that you participated in, where it was beyond you. It has never happened in the history of politics. You do not concentrate and see some people somewhere in Abuja and say they are screening. No, that's not the way it is done. Even when there's appeal, people go to different zones, they send people to different states to resolve. But the way it was then, it was one person just decided unilaterally in one hotel, and you just told us now. That is not for me. It's not something that you should be showcasing like this in places like this, that this is your product, that is your product. But like I said, we are going to live above that and just say that eventually when you are passed, you should please do those things that will bring positive things for the nation, and not those things that will rubbish us. So I wish you well, and we will have to do our bit. Whoever Mr. President brings, we will see, unless there are serious petitions from your place, where we will write and let Mr. President know why we have issues with your nomination. Or if we see that deliberately you have maybe falsified your results or the certificates, or we notice some anomaly in your CV, and that is when we will, accordingly through the Senate, notify the appointing authority, which in this case is Mr. President. So just like what I said, I wish you well, and I want to admonish you that when you get, if and when you are confirmed by this committee, when you are eventually posted, do those things that will bring harmony and not things that will divide us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Most guided.
Gentleman's contribution to APC. and Barrister Yamma Muhammad Musa. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
I did mention here that one of his achievements was screening people
And conducting primaries.
and conducting primaries. And I believe that was under Adams Oshiomhole.
It was a national assignment, sir,
I know, but if
for
you
the
can,
party.
you
I was a chairman, sir.
just listen to me, okay?
Okay, sir.
And sit right. You are not meant to intervene when I'm speaking. When I finish, then you can speak, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Now, I just want to make sure that you are not being rewarded for the atrocities caused by the chairman who was recently removed. Because Amosun was just speaking in the light and painting his words. And if you tell me that your achievement is conducting some of the worst primaries ever held in the history of our political party in Nigeria, which brought APC to ridicule, then this is not the best way to compensate you. Because peradventure you go to a country and behave in the same manner, then that will tarnish the image of Nigeria. So I just don't ever, and advise you, don't ever mention that as your achievement, that you conducted primaries for APC anywhere. Because most of you did that, and the then chairman just sent you people to commit all the atrocities you committed everywhere. And so don't remind people of that by saying that you ever conducted primaries for APC. And if that was the basis for your nomination, then I'll make a petition against this nomination.
Most guided, Mr. Chair.
But on a different note, when you walked in here, I saw a gentleman, a good-looking gentleman, with an impressive CV, being a barrister and this thing. But when you started the stories and gave the achievement, I want to hear that you're among those who met judges, you have been a successful lawyer, you've been a successful businessman. That enough is sufficient for us, because we need people of your caliber. By being a lawyer, you qualify. But don't make reference again
Thank
to
you,
that
sir.
past primaries.